Hey everybody, Greg Davenport here. Just wanted to take a couple minutes to talk about a good concept that you might put in place should you find yourself in a bad scenario post disaster. As we look around the world right now, we've seen a lot of things happening that are putting people at risk, not only during the crisis, but after it's over, as they attempt to meet their needs and keep themselves and those around them alive. We've had everything from very significant earthquakes to train derailments to floods and cold weather and much more, I'm sure. And in each of these situations, our survival needs, or the needs that we have to keep ourselves alive, are constant. How we go about meeting them, though, might change based on the given situation, the climate, and so on. So I'd like to just kind of take a second to roll out this flow and process in how you might apply it in any one of these situations. So I call it the 3-step of survival. The first step is, of course, to stop and realize that you need to stay put at this point and to meet your needs in the area you're in, at least until rescue arrives or until that area no longer can meet your needs. So stop is the first step. The second step is to identify your survival essentials and to prioritize them in order of importance for the given situation. Those survival essentials are personal protection, which is clothing, shelter, fire; sustenance, which is water and food; health, which deals with environmental injuries, traumatic injuries, and your mental health or stress state; travel, which you may or may not do; and then, of course, signaling and rescue. After you've prioritized them and you've met them in order of importance for the situation you're in, you've identified and met them in order of importance for the situation you're in, the next step, of course, would be to improvise. And this step is very important because it's highly unlikely you'll have everything with you to meet those needs, and thus you're going to have to use what's around, to include man-made structures and what Mother Nature provides, to improvise a method of meeting the needs that you've identified. So stop, identify and prioritize your needs in order of importance, and then the third step is to improvise. Remember these steps, they're pretty important, and as with anything, if we have an idea of what we need to do, it makes it a lot easier as we go about keeping ourselves and our team alive. Hopefully you'll never be facing that situation, but if you do, this is a good starting point.